What is good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. What's going on? Hit that subscribe button and the bell. We got some news. Akon is in the headlines, man. And it feels like it's been a minute since I heard of Akon, right? Like, am I tripping, or y'all let me know? But Akon had some bangers on that first album, man. Of course, Locked Up is always going to be an anthem. You know what I'm saying? That was a smash hit. That Ghetto track was hard. And then he had another joint on there with Styles P in the intro where Yayo was yelling in the back like the hype man. We're all fire. But Akon also brought us Lady Gaga. I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But he's the one that put Lady Gaga on. A lot of people forget that or don't know that. But anyways, that ain't what we're really talking about here. What's being discussed is Akon weighed in on an interview we did and gave his take on Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. You know, as that's been a hot topic for quite some time. You know, it's starting to die down a little bit. Everyone's just getting, ready for him to come home because that sentencing day is getting closer and closer. And I don't know, man. I got this feeling 6ix9ine has got something planned big right from Jump Street. I don't know why. I just got this feeling. My instincts are telling me that he's got something big planned right off the rip. But anyways, I'm gonna play this clip for you guys. Kind of interesting what he said.
What's your thoughts on?
Big ups to 50.
Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Now, Tekashi, that's a different story. But I kind of, with Tekashi is a little different because he just comes from a generation that really didn't have no moral ethic. This generation is nothing like our generation coming up. Like our generation, we had rules. There were certain boundaries that we don't cross. There was a certain line of respect that we had for each other. There was always a level of selfishness that we just only kept to ourselves. Like, we never gave up each other for our own freedom because we're expecting him to do the same for us.
Right.
Now, with Tekashi is a little different. Like, I can't really speak on why he would do that. Most likely it's for the obvious reasons. But everyone goes through something in their life that propels them to do things that they feel is in the best interest of themselves. And I think you really can't blame him if what he's saying is the truth. Now, granted, there's this big rule that you never talk to the cops, you never speak to the police, you don't rat. I get it. But at the end of the day, if it's true, and he said it, it is what it is. Now, if you feel some kind of way that he's...
All right, so you heard that there. Now, it's kind of crazy, man. He's saying a lot there. And what do you guys think of all this? And what do you make of all this? You know what I mean? Because he's saying he can't really blame him if he is indeed telling the truth. And then he went on to speak, about how he looks at 6ix9ine a lot differently because of his generation, not having morals or like a code of ethics. No one's got each other. And I think Akon's in his 40s. I'm in my 30s. And I gotta say, whoever else out there is in their 30s, I feel like that stuff was kind of dying away during our generation as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? The young generation is always getting talked about how they're every man for themselves, no rules, no organization, no morals, no feelings, nothing. But, it was kind of fading off during our generation as well. But, I don't know, man. When he kept speaking there about the truth, though, he kept saying, if he's telling the truth, I can't really blame him. And what I'm wondering is if he's talking about, and this is what I'm gathering, what I think is that he's talking about that, his baby's mom was getting smashed by Shotty, is what I'm thinking he's talking about. Because he went on, there's more to the interview. Go listen to the whole interview. As always, I urge you guys to go check out everything, in its full length. Unless it's not really necessary, I'll let y'all know too. But he went on to speak about how there's a lot of stuff going on, that he's not quick to judge people the way a lot of other people do. And, a man's got to do what's best for them and their family. But at the same time, they still, got to somewhat take that code into, consideration. He's saying he's saying a lot, man. It's I don't know, man. Akon's really got me thinking, breaking this one down, because it's almost like he's kind of saying, hey, the code's out the window nowadays. So, you have to plan accordingly to that, because if everyone else isn't playing fair, what are you going to be the only guy, you know what I'm saying, playing by those rules? It almost felt like he was saying that. And I got to say, real sidebar quick before, I continue with that, what I was saying about, the generation, no morals and all that kind of stuff, and the code being out the window. With this happening with 6ix9ine, that's going to further that. I mean, that's not a news flash or anything like that. People have been saying that, themselves already. But I mean, that's really going to change things a lot in the streets, everywhere. All this information is spread so quick nowadays. You know what I mean? Instantaneous. Everything gets everywhere. So, things is just, this might really change the game forever. But anyways, I believe, though, that's getting back to what I was speaking about him, smashing his baby's mom and everything, and, making the right decision. He was saying that there's a lot of secret things going on behind closed doors, and he's heard some things and stuff like that. And, if some of this stuff is true, then what was 6ix9ine supposed to do? And when he said it, he wasn't just saying like, oh, they smashed this girl, so we should tell on him because he's mad. He was basically saying, if you're loyal to the set, or whoever you rock with, you know what I'm saying, and you guys go and get knocked, he was saying that his family may be in jeopardy and not be safe. Because, speaking about all that secret stuff going on behind closed doors, and how can you stand up tall for these guys? Are they going to do their part and hold you down and protect you and look out for you the way they're supposed to? That's what Akon, said in the rest of the interview. And it was almost like he was saying, if they're doing that kind of stuff, smashing people's girls, being up in the household where dudes' kids are and everything like that, you can't trust these guys at all. But I don't know, man. It's kind of like newsflash, man. It's the streets. It's grimy. I mean, I get what he's saying. No one really cares about anyone no more. And it's, that's just what it is. But this kind of all leads me to something that I've said in a lot of these videos that I spoke on about 6ix9ine and Treyway and everything like that. Like, my original point from day one is they should have kept 6ix9ine away from all the extra stuff they had going on, all the criminal element of things, so that he wouldn't have that knowledge where he could testify on them like he did. And, also for them to keep their money, you know what I'm saying? Because he's bankrolling everything. He's funding, everything they got going, basically. A big part of it. I mean, I don't know all their finances, but he was bringing a lot of bread in. We've seen, and during the trial, payments that were going around to different people and things like that. So you would want to keep him clean so he couldn't get locked up, so you wouldn't lose that bag. You know what I mean? So you got that money. And then especially when things go down like this, everyone can have top-notch legal defense, post bail if they need to, and, be good to fight the case. But, also they just had to, like, when I think about this, and I'm sure a lot of you guys think the same thing, you think about it all, and you're like, they had to know if things went down like this, 6ix9ine was going to tell. That's something everyone's been saying, like, did we see this any other way? Did anyone see this any other way? And, I almost wonder, because also during the trial, some of the stuff that we heard, 6ix9ine kind of was putting some work in and was out there kind of getting active and everything. I wonder if they started really thinking that 6ix9ine, was becoming more thorough than they thought that he was, that maybe, he was evolving into a stand-up guy. You know what I mean? He was maturing into a stand-up guy. Maybe they thought, I don't know. Because I really think that was just, not a good judgment. Bad decisions, having him around everything. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't feel like these guys were too stupid. I mean, I don't think they had the smartest operation going down ever, but I don't think they were no, fools. So I wonder if 6ix9ine, some of the stuff that they, the way he carried himself, they started thinking that maybe he could stand up to the heat. I don't know, but then we heard him on wiretaps talking about him like he's a cold bitch too. So I don't know, you know what I mean? But anyways, get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about everything that Akon said there. What do you think about 6ix9ine coming home? Do you agree with me that you think he might have something, big planned to come home to right off the rip? And, everything else that I touched on in this video. If you're new to the channel, the comment section, very important over here. We chop it up about everything. That's what the J Coffee Talk channel and platform is all about. So get up in them comments. Let's get this conversation going. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I will catch you guys on the next video. J Coffee Talk, blogging sports, music, news, life, current events, and much more. I'm out of here. Peace.